Hi everyone, my name's Emily. If you haven't been here before, you probably haven't. This is my first YouTube video ever, and I have been interested in starting YouTube for a while. I suppose the reason I haven't is because I wasn't sure how to start. I wasn't sure how to get here. Now, I have a goal that I've come up with, and I think that I would like to record my progress towards this goal in a video format, in like a vlog, both so I can see how I am going and also to keep me accountable throughout the day. I find that when I report my movements towards a goal on like a weekly or a monthly basis only, I will fall off the bandwagon in the meantime. Having sort of a daily check-in where I am talking to a camera and recording what I do during the day could be really helpful to keep me on track. I am returning to work in 8 weeks. I've been on maternity leave since January and it's now August, so I've had a long time off. When I return to work, I want to get into habits that will help me further down the track. I am looking to reinstate habits that I used to have before I had kids and have obviously taken a backseat while I'm in the really hard years of child raising. All my kids are under 5, so it's labor intensive and I don't have a lot of time to do what I want. I have 6 goals that I'm looking to achieve over the next 8 weeks so that when I actually am back at work, I have a foundation set up that will help me to carry on with these habits. And they're all healthy habits. They're all things I think will better me physically and mentally while I am working and raising kids and running a household and all those good things. So let's get straight into it. My first goal is reinstating my fitness habits. My weight has fluctuated a lot over the years, so has my health. Before pre-kids, I used to be quite healthy. I'd go to the gym before work, I'd go for a walk in the afternoons, all that good stuff. I got married in between my first kid and my second kid, so I put in the effort after that first kid and I solidly dropped 12 kilos. And it was surprisingly easy when I had a really big goal. Between my second and my third, I didn't even bother because I knew I was going to have that third. Now that I'm done, I want to get rid of that extra weight that I've put on over that time. I know what worked for me the first time. I did a lot of running, which was something I've always enjoyed. I also did a couple of strength sessions a week at the gym. So I will be looking to do 2 strength sessions and 2 lots of dedicated cardio. That doesn't include walking the dog. My second goal, which is a bit of a marker, will be to fit into my old work clothes. I could just go out and buy some more, but I have some really lovely work clothes that I would love to be able to fit back in comfortably. I'm going to make that a goal, to fit back into some of my old work clothes. My third goal is meal planning for work. When I was pregnant with my third one, and I worked all the way up to 38 weeks, I went to town with eating at work. I would just wander over to the shops on my break and I'd pick up whatever I wanted and just eat it. It was unhealthy. It was always junk food. I find I fall into that trap at work. If I don't have a plan, the shops is right across the road. So I will walk over to Coles and get whatever I feel like. And that is usually not anything healthy. My goal is to have a rotating roster of lunches and snacks. I will have a rotating roster for 4 weeks so that every week I know exactly what I need to get in the food shopping. I know exactly what I need to pack and I can portion out that many snacks for the week and have those meals ready for the week so that when I go to work, there's no issues. It's already done for me. My fourth goal is to set up some passive income streams. While I've been on maternity leave, I've been really lucky this third time around that my youngest boy is a 10 out of 10 sleeper. He is amazing. So I have felt a lot better this maternity leave, and I have also had more opportunity to do things like work on my Instagram and work on my blog, look into streams of passive income that I would like to set up. So before I go back to work, I want to do some of the grunt work that goes into setting up those things. So I have an Etsy store that I've opened. I've got 3 or 4 things up there at the moment, digital products that I've built. I'm going to create some new digital products and update all the descriptions of the old ones. I would like to set up some passive income streams so that I've got extra money coming in, which is a big goal of ours. Once I go back to work, obviously I have 3 kids in daycare, and that is going to take a huge chunk out of our budget. So I am looking to bring in some extra money for that. My 5th goal is to redistribute the housework. My husband's a shift worker, so he has a crazy roster. While I have been on maternity leave, I have obviously taken on more of the housework because I am at home an awful lot more. So I have taken on all the washing, the cleaning, the floors. That's just what has happened. When I go back to work, I will be going back full time. I obviously will not have the time to be doing that anymore. So I'm gonna have to sit down with my husband and have a chat about what we're gonna take on, whether we look at hiring a cleaner, whether we look at outsourcing. I have my eye on a little robot vacuum that can take care of downstairs for me because that is a chore that I never do. We're going to sit down and plan out how we're going to handle all the domestic duties that need to happen when you have a house and kids. I would rather outsource and pay somebody to come in and clean the bathrooms and do the floors for me so that I don't have to, essentially, and I can spend my weekends with my kids. Finally, my 6th goal is to organize my morning and evening routines. As I said, my husband is a shift worker, so I have structured my return to work so that I am available if my husband's schedule changes, which it tends to do at the last minute. I will always be available to drop the kids off and pick them up and be at home when they need somebody at home. I'm a very routine-oriented person. I really like knowing what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. My Google Calendar is insane. I've time blocked everything and things pop up and remind me. I'm that kind of person who needs it all organized and written down so that I know what to expect and what needs to be done, or I'll forget something. I am going to write down at least a draft morning routine and evening routine for me and the kids so that when I do go back to work, I know exactly what needs to happen and when, to ensure that everything happens. So we don't walk out the door and have left my son's drink bottle behind or something, which has been done before, and it just throws such a spanner in the works when you're on a tight schedule. Like, I have to start work at a certain time, the kids need to be at daycare at a certain time, so we have, we work backwards. We have to leave at a certain time, which means everything needs to be in the car by a certain time. I'm going to draft out my morning and evening routines, and that should really help me get an idea of where I need to be when, and how much of the domestic work, linking back to my previous goal, I can take care of by working it into a routine, like putting a load of washing on at night, for example, and hanging it out first thing in the morning so that it's dry by the afternoon. So those are my 6 goals that I am going to be working towards over the next 8 weeks. I plan on doing sort of vlog style videos that I will upload once a week and sit down and have a review over the footage that I've taken and put together a nice little video that shows my workouts. I can explain what I'm eating. Obviously, I'm going to be eating a bit healthier in the next 8 weeks to get back into those fitness habits for work. And I'll take you along with me and it's sort of just introduce you to my life while I'm working through these goals. If you are interested in doing something like this, or if you just want to join in with me over the next 8 weeks, definitely let me know in the comments, because I love accountability partners. I love having people to talk to me and ask me how I'm doing and keeping me accountable, and I will do the same for you, of course. I'm very interested in how this will go. I'm very interested in the video side of it, so if you have any feedback that's not too harsh, let me know. It's really nice meeting you all, and I hope you follow along. See ya! If you like this content, please like and subscribe to support my channel.